It's the bald and the beautiful. Everything from Nashville to Hollywood on My Country 96.1.
Cande, we start with Luke Combs, who had a very interesting story about the start of his career on the Joe Rogan podcast.
Good morning.
He said when he moved to Nashville, he just moved there to write or even just sweep floors in a studio just to be around music. And he said, maybe I'll just write songs and hopefully maybe I get a publishing deal and I can write some hits for some people, because he never imagined himself as a bigger fella, as being someone who could be a superstar,
Look at this. See, you never know.
Yeah. His actual quote was, everyone that was moving to Nashville was 6'5" with abs. That was not me.
Oh.
And
that's
yeah,
true.
so, but as we saw, he
you don't need that, honey. You don't
That's
need
right.
that.
He's got something. There's no doubt.
Yeah.
Miranda Lambert leaving her record label, Sony Music, after...
Oh, thank God. I thought you were going to say she's leaving her husband.
Quite.
I feel so much better.
That's right. I didn't realize the way I said it. It could have felt that way. That's correct. No, she's leaving her record label. We'll see. Or they're parting ways with her. I don't know how it's really going.
It's fine, as long as she's still married and happy.
Yeah, so next steps, who knows? The Rolling Stones tribute album called Stoned Cold Country is out today, and all your favorite stars from Eric Church to, I think, Lainey Wilson and Brooks and Dunn. There's a ton of people on there. So, Maren Morris. It's out. You can check it out. Rolling Stones tribute album. Yeah. Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott. This is highly unusual. They have a baby that they named Wolf. Right?
Yeah, no. Well, they took that name away.
Right. Well, Wolf Jacques Webster. And they said just made an announcement after spending time with the child, they don't think that suits the child. So they changed the name to Aire Webster, A-I-R-E.
Right.
Yeah.
I knew that.
How old is this child? Do we know?
I believe nearing a year, maybe?
Oh, boy. Okay. Well, we'll see if it's not still answering
Well,
to...
maybe they don't feel he's an heir either.
Yeah.
So maybe they'll change it again.
We will see. Cande, this is terrible news. So, Rick Allen, the one-armed drummer from Def Leppard, and that's important here to note when I tell you the story. Def Leppard's on tour with Motley Crue. They're rolling around the country and the world. He was standing outside the Four Seasons Hotel in Fort Lauderdale when a 19-year-old criminal ran full speed at him, hit him, knocked him over. He then, Rick Allen then hit his head on the concrete.
Terrible.
Yeah, and then this guy went on to vandalize cars and attack other people. Luckily, the police caught up with him. No word on how Rick Allen is doing, but he did fall down, hit his head, and
terrible.
Just horrible.
Really horrible. Mm.
Yeah, well, we hope for his speedy recovery.
Do. Absolutely.
Demi Lovato going to make her directorial debut on Hulu with a documentary on child stardom.
I like that. She knows probably better than most.
Yep. Amy Robach and TJ Holmes are aggressively pitching their own TV show.
Uh-huh.
Well, it makes sense.
Whatever.
What? Uh-oh. You talk about them like you do Harry and Meghan. Uh-oh.
Take it and be private and leave me the hell alone.
Well, you know what? I think there's going to be a lot of people who want to watch them do their own show on TV.
Fine. Get hired. I don't care.
I love this. Wolfgang Van Halen, the son of Eddie, of course.
They thought he was a wolf.
Yeah, that's right. They left his name Wolf.
Yes, they did.
In an interview, he said he believes, and I agree with him, the Sammy Hagar era of Van Halen deserves more respect. And, I like David Lee Roth.
Yeah.
But Sammy was always my favorite era.
Let me tell you, it's two different bands with the same name, really, if you think about it. The music was completely different. I love them both.
Two of my favorite albums growing up, 5150 and OU812, both Sammy led on vocals.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I agree. And by the way, not only was Sammy great on his albums, but to replace a legend like David Lee Roth, that is not easy to do.
That is not, because, he comes with a full array of personality, a lot of it. It's hard to find, but Sammy did. Come on, it's two different bands. Sammy was fantastic.
Taylor Swift released 4 new tracks. 3 of them are Taylor versions of old songs, and one of them is brand new, called All of the Girls You Loved Before. That is out.
Oh.
And Shazam! Fury of the Gods, a PG-13 film out in theaters this weekend. All right, TV for the weekend. NCAA tournament continues on CBS, True TV, and TNT. Netflix with the animated show Agent Elvis, voiced by Matthew McConaughey. Amazon with a scripted show. I think it's a show. I don't think it's a movie. It's called Class of '07. An all-girls school reunites for the Class of '07, and a flood traps them in the school together.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No boys there? Oh, no.
Swarm. It's a thriller on Amazon about a woman who's obsessing over a pop star.
Oh.
That sounds interesting. And Hulu with the Boston Strangler series starring Keira Knightley. That premieres as well.
Interesting.
Yeah, a lot of stuff for you. There you have it. You're bald and the beautiful entertainment. Everything from Nashville to Hollywood. Beautiful day for St. Patrick's Day in the 50s and sunny. Saturday, maybe a touch of rain in the morning, but also in the 50s. And then Sunday, looks like it could be a touch cooler with some more wind, maybe down in the 40s. But overall, not a shabby weekend. Cande?
Yay!
Yep, we will take it. Let's hit the roads. My Country, 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.